y'all, welcome to today's video. I cooked up this shrimp and grits over on Instagram last week and I got so many DMs asking to share this recipe on my YouTube channel. So I just cooked it up. You guys are going to love this recipe. Do you see it? It just smells so good. It utilizes minimal ingredients, just fish, shrimp, some grits, cheese. It's really easy to make. So let's go ahead and get cooking up. All right, so for the shrimp and grits, here's all of the ingredients that we're gonna be using. So I have 2 large fillets. So we're gonna be seasoning this up. I also have a little bit more than about a half a pound of some shrimp. The seasoning I like to use, this is Old Bay, garlic powder, and I like to do a little bit of some Cajun as well on the fish and the shrimp. And then this is the brand of the quick grits I like to use, Jim Dandy. You can use any brand you want. And then this is the fish fry. I like to coat the shrimp and the fish in. It's Louisiana. And then you just need some vegetable oil. And then we also have some sharp cheddar cheese. And I also have some white cheese as well that I'm gonna be shredding on top of the grits as they start to cook. So the key to making the perfect grits is I'm gonna make it for 4 servings, and it says you need about 1 cup of grits and 4 1/4 cups of water. I'm gonna start with 4 cups, and then if I need to add more, I'll add a splash more. And then I like to use either chicken broth or chicken stock instead of water, and it makes the grits so much more flavorful. So we're gonna start by getting the grits put on, and then we're gonna be moving on to the frying part. So I like to use chicken stock, like I said, a little bit of water, bring it to a boil before we add the grits in, and then I'm using vegetable oil to do the frying. And you wanna add enough. I strongly recommend using a large pot, so that way it doesn't splatter nearly as much. So my favorite seasoning combination for the fish and shrimp is I love using some Old Bay, some Cajun seasoning, some garlic powder. You don't need any salt because there's already a lot of salt in the Cajun and Old Bay, and then the garlic powder just makes it taste so good. I love garlic powder on my food, so I'll season at both sides, and then I'm gonna be using the Louisiana fish fry to really coat everything before we go ahead and fry it up. Now that we have the shrimp all seasoned the same way we did the fish, I'm sprinkling over some of that fish fry. I will say it works a lot better if you put the fish fry on a plate and then kind of toss the shrimp. That way I find you use less and it gets coated more. So definitely try that. Now that the grease is nice and hot, I like to start with frying the shrimp first. I have the oven on keep warm, so that way when the shrimp is done, I will go ahead and drain it on a paper towel, and I'll put it right in the oven so it stays warm while we fry the fish. Now that the chicken stock has came to a boil, I'm gonna go ahead and add my cup of grits in, put the top on it, let it cook, just following the directions on the back of the grits bag. Now that the grits are pretty much done, I'm gonna go ahead and add the cheese in. So I did add a splash more of that chicken stock. What I love about making grits is you can always add more liquid, but it's really hard to thicken grits back up. So I always like starting with a little bit less water or chicken stock and adding a little bit as I go. So I added some sharp cheddar cheese, some Monterey Jack cheese. You can really do any cheese you have on hand, but I like doing like half cheddar and then half of like any kind of white cheese works really good. So this is my perfect consistency of grits. This is my favorite way to have them. Some people like theirs a lot more runnier. Some people like theirs thicker. So if you like it more runnier, you can definitely add some more liquid. If you like it thicker, definitely add less. So by now the shrimp was done. The shrimp took about 8 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and drain the grease really well on this paper towel, and I'm gonna pop this whole plate right in the oven so it can stay warm while we fry up the fish. Okay guys, everything is all done, smelling amazing. We are ready to plate everything. So I like to start the bottom layer of grits. I will link these little bowl plates down below for you guys. They're amazing. I use them for pasta, shrimp and grits, like so many recipes. You have the same amount of like space you have on a plate, but it's deep, so you don't have to worry about things falling over. So I like to add the fish on top, and then I add the shrimp, and you don't have to do the fish and shrimp. We just love the combination of both. Once you have everything plated, go ahead and add some fresh parsley if you have some. I grow fresh parsley in the summer and spring, but I didn't have any, so I went ahead and just used some jarred, and it worked just as good. This is smelling amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite. I already know this is gonna be good because I had it last week, but I'm gonna get some of this grits. Do you see how thick the grits are? I do not like runny grits. I'm gonna try it with the shrimp first. Get a bite of this. Oh my gosh, do you guys see this? This is amazing, you guys. This is like a 15 out of 10. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to finish this amazing meal. As always, I'll have the recipe typed down below for you guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.